Right, you mugs, it's time to talk some bollocks.
This is Talking Bollocks. I am your host, Julius, the King of Kings.
And me, Don, the Don, Barber.
Hit the feed.
Bollocks, 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 bollocks.
That's right, we've got a very special episode for you today. But first, a little word for our sponsors, Inflated Desires.
The girl who doesn't talk back.
And we've got a fantastic offer for you, all you bollocinators out there, who can get 30% off this wonderful product. All you need to do is go to the website and a TB Wingman at the checkout and get 30% off.
Remember, it's only for your first purchase, right, Julius, you horny bastard?
Yeah, I do all my wanking in the vagina, mate. I mean, Don, you're a bit of a gentleman. I think we'll put it out there. You're up away with the ladies. You always make a breakfast in the morning.
I'm a gentleman, mate. I'm a gentleman. I know you don't remember who I am. It must be a bit weird having a stranger in your house, everything like that. But how can I be dodgy? I've made you a full English, orange juice and all, and I've got your papers as well.
You do a really nice thing with the sports page. You know she's not going to be interested. She doesn't like sport. You turn it into a little swan, don't you? You fold it up. You leave it. That's your calling card. You leave it.
That's it. That's the
out. She knows when the Dons come a calling.
So, young Michael, who worked in the local sports shop, he was taking all of the new trainers home and, trying them out, working day and night. And would you believe they fired him for this? So he turned round and said, "Stuff your job."
Yeah, God bless you, Michael. Any advice you need, claiming benefits, just call in. We know all the tricks.
Well, personally, I think it's about time we let our loyal bollocinators know why this is such a special episode.
Well, that's right. It's a very special episode, this one. It's our 100th episode, recording from the arse end of Nowheresville, Knowle Hill. Just another one of the freebies we've been given, I'm sure. We know that women are embarrassing. They embarrass themselves. It's just, it's just bantz, though, isn't it? I mean, disclaimer, everything we say, it's just bantz.
Hey, look, if any kind of, politically correct busybodies are listening,
yeah.
Just so you know, like all of this, everything we say on this show is fine because it's just mad bantz.
Right, I've got a new feature for this very special episode. We'd like everybody to get involved with this one, and I'd like you to send in your best results, or preferably your worst.
Oh no, this isn't.
Yes, it is. It's fun whacking! It's simple. You just grab your.
That's it.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
This is bollocks.
Well, naturally.
I just can't do this anymore.
What, phone whacking?
The whole bloody podcast, Julius. The schoolboy humour, the misogyny.
What are you talking about? We are making art here. This is about leaving a body of work.
Maybe if we had kept our edge. But at some point, we sold out. The people who are listening to this aren't in on the joke anymore. They probably never were. It's sailing right over their heads. I think it's beginning to sail over yours too.
You have a very low opinion of our loyal volcanoes.
It's not irony anymore, Julius. It's just shit. I quit. I'm sorry, mate.
What are you going to do? This podcast is your bread and butter, and you have nothing else. Nothing else.
None of it's worth giving up my integrity for.
That ship has sailed. Your integrity? Fuck off.
I want to do something that matters. We've been at this for 2 years, mate. And what have we got to show for it, eh? A couple of shout-outs on Twitter from Danny fucking Dyer. And a promised support slot on Dapper Last now cancelled tour.
The Zoo called. They want to do the interview with us again, so we'll have to do that.
Oh, God!
Time for tea. Are you having one?
Have you got any calm and chamomile? I won't drink that Earl Grey shit.
Look, I get what you're saying. If this is to be our last one, if you truly want to walk away, we might as well do it here, because, I mean, what better place for finale?
Fine. And so that is how Star Wars Episode 8 ends. Big thanks to the Disney script leak for that little tidbit. I'm not really much of a Star Warser myself, but I've seen you cut up to already watch, you fucking slag.
Well, that was the latest edition of Spoiler City, the part we skipped to the end so you don't have to.
Such fun.
Let's just move on, shall we?
Well, what's next?
Yeah, let's just move on. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go look into the mailbox now, see what we've got in our mailbag.
Is this an Omni feature?
No. Actually, this one is brilliant. We've got a real mug mailed in. Just check this out. I've got to read it to you. Dear Don and Julius, you remember me, but I remember you. Soon you won't be able to forget me. First, I'm going to gouge out your eyes, then I'm going to slash your throat, dig you a shallow grave to rot in. I'm going to rape your corpses.
Oh. This isn't a sign, aren't I, Wes?
You were getting into it. You're enjoying it.
Just get out there and get the lights back on. Julius? Julius? Weird. What the bloody hell are you? You're not stuck in a ditch again, are you?
I think a ditch is the last of its worry.
Who is this?
I am the wind through the trees, the whisper in the darkness. I am the harbinger of his doom and...
Hang up now.
Wait! I have your friend! Julius!
Sick of your pants, mate.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to hurt you now.
Yeah, be my guest, lying shit.
I'm dead serious. I'm gonna smash one of his knees in, but I'm going to let you choose right or...
Right! Who is this?
Just meet me at dawn.
I need to state the obvious. No outside interference. I'll never make it in time.
You look like you slept well?
Yeah.
You did. I was watching all night. I couldn't sleep at all. No, my friend was cold and alone. Lost somewhere. Between you and me, he had a rough night.
Gets to the point. He just gets a bit well back at you, yeah?
That's no way to treat your host.
You set this up. What do you want?
Right now, a selfie. I'm a fan, you know.
Fan?
Yeah. Number 64 on iTunes, 158,000 subscribers, 98 episodes, 24 award nominations. No wins.
Well, no surprise there, but it's nice to be self-nominated.
It'll just take a second. Wait, hold on.
I need proof of life!
Patience. Alright, yeah, look. Here's some I took earlier.
You monster!
He just won't sit still. Hang on, there we go. Still too busy? That's what I thought.
So how much is this going to cost me?
You mean you actually want it back? You really don't remember me, do you?
Look, in the glittering world of podcasts in which I operate, I meet a lot of people.
Believe me when I say this is all because of talking bollocks.
What do you want?
An interview.
Don't do it.
You're making an exception. After 100 episodes of the same old bollocks, it's time for a fresh approach. Wouldn't you agree? In fact, I think it's a rather splendid idea.
What if I say no?
Don't actually kill your friend!
Alright, geezers, what's happening? Yeah, it's time for a special announcement from the doc. Okay. We're going to try something a little bit different, listeners. Do not attempt to adjust your browser. This is no technical fault. This is me, Don Barber, the real me. I'm here with our mysterious benefactor, and he's going to have a little chat with me. His name is Freddie Finch.
You seem surprised, Dom. That was just the beginning. That's how you made me lose my eye.
Well, we've all been there.
After I finished the longest day of my life interning for you monsters, I thought I could reclaim some of my dignity. I was wrong. I couldn't even get the most menial job thanks to your terrible references.
Yes, those references, Julius, right, you were unfair.
I end up living on the streets because of you. Lower than a dog.
Turn down to not faith. Useless intern of the week. He's fucking wasted space. Only lasted 7 hours. I can't believe it, Don. I mean, during the biannual Kicks and Nuts charity fundraiser, you could even manage 30 kicks to the nuts. 27, just don't fucking cut it. Only raise a fiver. There you come on, guys. We did.
That's when I knew you had to pay.
Julius had to pay.
Anything else to add for the listeners? Well then, there's nothing worse than dead air, so let's wrap it up. It's goodbye from me, Freddie Finch, and it's goodbye to you.
Wait! I've got something to say. It wasn't just Julius. Of course it wasn't. I played my part. I wronged you, Freddie. And for that, I am truly sorry. And to all you lot, listen at home in your earphones. You think you're an innocent party in this? Well, I got news for you, you're not. You were every bit as guilty as Julius and I. Oh, God. You lap this trash up. And don't get me wrong, I get it. You feel a detachment. Whether you're sharing some racist clickbait, laughing at a sexist joke. But don't get me wrong, you are culpable. Because there's this little thing called accountability. But let's face it, most of you morons probably wouldn't even know what that is because you vote to keep things like this time and time again. But make no mistake, you are complicit. Every single one of you. And so am I. I refuse to believe that people can't change. And if change is something you believe in, then you can tune in from next week to my new podcast, my new co-host, Mr. Freddie Finch. And that's why this will be the last ever episode of Talking Bollocks. Because frankly, I've talked enough bollocks to last a lifetime.